What if I told you that the only thing standing between you and the life you want is you? Not luck, not talent, not connections. Just you and your ability to stay disciplined. Most people fail not because they lack intelligence, but because they lack consistency. They start strong, feel motivated, but the moment life gets tough, they quit. You want success? You want to change your life? Then forget motivation. What you need is discipline. Motivation is like a spark. It feels good, ignites passion, but it doesn't last. It comes and goes. If you only take action when you feel motivated, you will never achieve anything great. Discipline is the foundation of every successful person. It's waking up early to hit the gym even when you're tired. It's studying when your friends are partying. It's showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Success doesn't care how you feel. It only cares about what you do. Most people quit when things get hard. They tell themselves, I'll start tomorrow, or I don't have time, or asterisk, it's too difficult. Asterisk, these are excuses, lies we tell ourselves to stay comfortable. Successful people push through the discomfort. They understand that pain is temporary, but regret lasts forever. Every time you skip that workout or delay your goals, you are choosing failure. But when you stay disciplined, you are choosing victory. So how do you build self-discipline? Start small. Commit to one habit. Maybe it's waking up 30 minutes earlier or reading 10 pages a day. Create a routine. Discipline thrives in structure. Set a schedule and stick to it. Remove distractions. If your phone is distracting you, put it away. If junk food is ruining your diet, don't keep it in the house. Hold yourself accountable, track your progress, and if you fail, don't make excuses. Get back on track immediately. You have two choices in life. You can either suffer the pain of discipline or suffer the pain of regret. One is temporary. The other lasts forever. Think about where you want to be a year from now. Will you be proud of the work you put in, or will you look back wishing you had started today? The choice is yours. Don't wait for motivation. Take action now. Self-discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. It's time to cross that bridge. Life is full of pain, and at times, it can feel unbearable. But let me tell you something you may not realize. Pain is temporary. The emotional, physical, and mental challenges you face today are all fleeting, but the regret of not pushing through those obstacles can last a lifetime. Every time you face hardship and consider giving up, you are choosing between two things: the temporary pain of overcoming and the lasting regret of never trying. Pain is a part of the journey. It's a signal that you are growing, that you are reaching for something more than where you are right now. But regret? Regret is a poison that slowly eats away at your soul, constantly reminding you of what could have been. You can choose to face the discomfort, push past the fear, and come out stronger on the other side. Or you can quit now and carry that weight with you for the rest of your life. Think about it. How many people wake up years later, looking back, wishing they had done more, wishing they had taken risks, faced their fears, and gone after their dreams? The truth is, we are all capable of extraordinary things, but it's the willingness to endure pain that sets us apart. The pain you're feeling today, whether it's physical exhaustion from pushing your body or emotional pain from trying to build a better future, will fade. It will be replaced with the strength you've gained, the pride of having endured, and the knowledge that you never gave up. On the other hand, if you let that pain stop you, it will turn into regret, and that regret will haunt you forever. Every missed opportunity, every dream unkissed, every goal unmet will add to that weight. It will tell you that you were too afraid, too unwilling to face the challenge. But the moment you push through, whether you're running that last mile, working through your hardest project, or facing a tough conversation, you'll realize that the discomfort was worth it. The feeling of accomplishment that comes from knowing you didn't quit, from knowing you gave it everything, will stay with you forever. It's the kind of satisfaction that regret can never provide. Pain is only temporary. The tears you shed, the doubts you have, the struggles you face, they're all part of the process. And in the end, there'll be nothing but memories of a time when you fought for something greater than yourself. But regret? Regret is the one thing that doesn't fade. It lingers, gnawing at you, reminding you of everything you could have been had you chosen to endure just a little longer. So, the next time you face a challenge, remember this. Pain is temporary, but regret lasts forever. Choose to face the pain, and in doing so, you will choose a life free of regret. Don't let fear or discomfort dictate your future. Keep going, because the pain you feel today is nothing compared to the pride you will feel tomorrow. Excuses are the silent killers of success, and they live inside each of us, waiting for the moment we feel too tired, too busy, or too discouraged to take action. We make excuses to justify our inaction, telling ourselves that we don't have the time, the resources, or the ability to achieve our dreams. But here's the brutal truth. Your excuses are lies you tell yourself to avoid facing the reality that success doesn't come without effort. If you keep telling yourself that the timing isn't right, that you need more money, or that you're just not talented enough, you're building a wall around yourself that will keep you from ever breaking through. The truth is, success isn't about waiting for the perfect conditions. It's about making progress despite the imperfect circumstances. The most successful people in the world didn't wait for the right time. They took action when there was no guarantee of success. They fought through fear, through doubt, and through all the reasons to quit. It's easy to look at someone who's achieved greatness and think that they had it easier, that they had something you don't. But the reality is, they just kept going when most people would have given up. They didn't let excuses control their lives. They didn't say, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I'll wait until I'm ready." They did what it took, even when it wasn't easy, even when they didn't feel like it. That's the difference between success and failure. Excuses are a trap, a mental prison that keeps you stuck in a cycle of unfulfilled potential. Every time you come up with a reason not to take action, you're just reinforcing the belief that you can't do it. But if you start taking responsibility for your life, if you stop blaming circumstances or other people for your situation, you will unlock a new level of freedom. It's up to you to make a choice. Are you going to continue to let excuses dictate your life? Or are you going to take control? No one else is going to come and hand you success on a silver platter. You have to work for it, even when it's hard, even when you feel like you're not making progress. Because the truth is, the only thing standing between where you are now and where you want to be is your ability to destroy those excuses. Every time you push past your doubts and fears, every time you take action instead of procrastinating, you are one step closer to the life you've always wanted. But it starts with making a choice. Stop making excuses and start making progress. It's time to face the uncomfortable truth that your excuses are holding you back. If you want success, you have to be willing to do the hard work, to make the sacrifices, and to take the steps, even when it feels impossible. No more waiting. No more blaming. No more excuses. Success doesn't care about your reasons. It only cares about what you do. So get up, take action, and stop letting your excuses control your life. Right now, you are one decision away from changing everything. One decision that could alter the entire trajectory of your life, for better or for worse. We often think of change as a long, drawn-out process, something that requires a series of steps or the right moment. But the truth is, change begins with a single decision. Whether it's deciding to take the leap and start a new business, to leave a toxic relationship, to change your habits, or to pursue your passion, that one choice can set a chain of events in motion that will shape your future in ways you can't even imagine. The problem is, many people hesitate. They hold back because they fear the unknown, because they're afraid of failing or making the wrong choice. But what they don't realize is that by not making a decision, they're already making a choice to stay exactly where they are. Every moment you waste waiting for the right time or for things to be perfect is a moment you could be using to build the life you've always dreamed of. Your next decision is the key to unlocking your potential. It's the moment when you choose to stop living in fear of what could go wrong and start embracing the possibility of what could go right. Change doesn't require a grand, sweeping action. It's about those small, deliberate choices that add up over time. You're one decision away from a healthier lifestyle, a better career, a more fulfilling relationship, or a life that feels truly aligned with your purpose. The key is realizing that you have the power to change your circumstances right now. If you've been stuck in a job that drains you, you're one decision away from starting the process of pursuing something you're truly passionate about. If you've been telling yourself that you'll get in shape someday, that someday could be today, Just make the decision, take the first step. Every successful person you admire made a single, bold decision at some point. It might not have been the easiest decision, but they made it, and it changed the course of their lives forever. They didn't wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect set of circumstances. They made the choice, and they committed to it, no matter how difficult the journey ahead looked. You're not waiting for stars to align. You're waiting for you to make the choice, and the power is in your hands. Don't let fear or doubt keep you from making that choice today. Think about the life you want to live. Think about the person you want to become, and understand that the only thing standing in your way is your own decision to act. You are one decision away from changing everything. One decision to stop making excuses, to stop playing it safe, and to take control of your destiny. That decision could be the start of something extraordinary, but it starts with you. So make that choice, take that step, and begin creating the life you've always wanted. Life is tough, and the journey to success is rarely smooth. At some point, you will face setbacks, challenges, and moments when it feels like everything is falling apart. But in those moments, when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear, you must remember that it is your resilience that will define you. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to rise from the ashes of failure, and to keep pushing forward despite the odds. It's not about being immune to failure or hardship. It's about refusing to let it stop you. The most successful people aren't the ones who never failed. They are the ones who failed the most but kept going. They got knocked down again and again, but they never gave up. And every time they rose, they were stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. The key to resilience is not just in enduring hardship. It's in learning from it. Every failure, every setback is an opportunity to grow, to improve, and to get closer to your goal. The people who give up too soon are the ones who miss out on the growth that comes with overcoming adversity. Success is not reserved for the lucky or the naturally gifted. It's reserved for the persistent, the ones who refuse to be defeated by their circumstances. When you choose to keep going, when you choose to push through the pain, you are building the strength to handle even bigger challenges in the future. No matter how many times you fall, the most important thing is that you get back up. It's in those moments of struggle that your true character is formed. Every time you refuse to give up, you become someone who can face anything. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about pushing forward with more resolve, more passion, and more focus. It's about understanding that every setback is temporary, and that the only thing that can truly stop you is giving up. The road to success is not a straight path, and you will encounter obstacles along the way. But it's in those moments of difficulty that you will discover the strength you never knew you had. The power of resilience is not just in surviving the storm, but in using it to fuel your journey. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. So when things get tough, when you feel like quitting, remember this: the power to keep going is within you. The moment you decide to never give up is the moment you start to unlock your full potential. The road to success may be long and difficult, but with resilience, there is nothing you can't overcome. Stay focused, stay determined, and keep pushing forward. Your breakthrough is on the other side of your struggles, and the only way to reach it is by refusing to quit.